take the chance and roll the dice.
I don't know why we're here. I think I remember walking on the bottom of the ocean.
I mean, that's fairly accurate. We are here, and yes, we did walk on the bottom of the ocean, but we are here. Not like All Might, just regular here. Because the guru for the hippies told us that there was strange energies in the world, and we, as the VP of Naps, must solve them.
So I know the shadows drawn on these characters are just sprites set to like 10% opacity, but they are adding on top of each other when they cross, and they shouldn't be.
And it's bothering you?
It's bothering me because I specifically have had to deal with this problem fairly recently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's just... Of all the problems of my life, that is not a large one.
Of all the problems in all of the world, this is the one that came to me.
Of all the problems, this is certainly one of them.
Oh. Yeah. But is it better or worse than Columbo instantly solving the crime?
Oh, I was enjoying... I found a YouTube channel that is just somebody going through every single Columbo episode chronologically and pointing out, like, the props and the sets and the locations and every single extra that they can identify in the background. And also Columbo is there.
And also Columbo is there. I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing that also Columbo is there?
I mean, it's always... Well, it's not good for the person who did a murder, but I would consider it a good thing Columbo's there. Columbo is the one good police officer because he only bothers rich people.
That's fair. Oh, I don't know how much trouble we get in if we talk about that.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
Oh no, we've been demonetized. My 3 cents.
All 3 cents. Wait, they're paying you 3 cents.
Were you only getting 2?
I was. They'd give me their 2 cents, and I give them a penny for their thoughts or something. Something like that. I don't... Oh! Hey, Mama has finished studying. Major has finished studying, and what Evan has finished studying. But we can't go get any of them because we don't have the teacher with us.
You appear to be on an island.
Yes.
Far away from all our problems, and yet still right next to them.
And still, we have all of the problems. Maybe the teacher is in one of the... Oh, well, here's the sea captain. Hello.
Ahoy there. What do you have from an old sea dog such as myself? Hello.
Sometimes I wonder why I bother plundering at all.
Yar. Ahoy there.
Why were you plundering?
My lifelong dream is to retire my ship and ride the majestic Ogopogo across the waves.
Oh, I think we've talked to him about this before.
And I'll be...
Yeah, we have, because it didn't give us a new agenda item. So, hello.
These characters that show up in multiple zones really confuse me.
Oh, we can access the internet. We can fast travel here via internet. That's a thing.
I feel like a city should exist exactly as your 5-year-old brain imagined it. The teacher lives at the school. The ship captain never leaves the boat. And the grocery store is a magical place full of surly people.
Sir, why does the magical place get surly people?
They don't understand it's magical.
Oh, they are in for a treat then when they finally learn.
It's where the food appears. Of course it's magical. Why is the window shouting?
Oh. Oh, so suntan service.
All right.
Just the little and whoa, and yeah. It like reminds me so much of N64 games.
Yeah, my mind immediately went to Banjo-Kazooie. I heard at some point that in order to save space on those cartridges, they're actually just the same voice that have been pitched up and down.
That's rather ingenious. I like that.
Yeah, the old games had some interesting limitations and interesting ways to go around it, right? Where like the first Mario game, the clouds and the bushes on the ground were actually the same sprite.
Yeah, and they're just recolors of it.
Paradise. You here for the concert?
Actually, we're here to save the day.
I mean, it's a whole bunch of things like what was it? It's Mario and Luigi they're the same sprite, just recolors as well, and then there's some weird thing with the hex code involving them where you get, I think it's out of the 256 combinations on that bit, on those bits, you get 3 viable locked Mario Brothers. It's going around right now on the socials.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen this one. This weekend, Twitter was there were like 3 different art discourses happening simultaneously.
All right. What 3 are we looking at?
There was a Magic the Gathering artist that got accused of using AI. The only problem is she's a traditional artist, so she can pull out the actual piece of paper that she painted on.
Nice.
And it took the accuser 3 days to even acknowledge that the artist had said, hey, could you not? And that person had something like 100,000 followers, so she'd just been getting abuse all weekend.
What is it with Twitter and just the pile-on effect?
I mean, you want to say that, it's just people making bad decisions. I'm going to say that's just how social media is intended to work at this point. People like getting angry more than they like sharing good things. And the platforms all know this. Like, Facebook figured that out around 2012.
Yeah, that's unfortunately very true, so...
And they make money off of people being angry and sharing posts because ad revenue. So I think that they're all just like this, and it's all on purpose.
Boo.
Except for Tumblr, that can't figure out how to monetize anything. That's genuinely funny.
Let's just leave Tumblr with the inability to monetize. How's that?
Eventually somebody's gonna say, maybe we're just not gonna do this anymore. And I'm not gonna say Tumblr is by any means perfect. They make some interesting decisions, but it is kind of funny that they were acquired for $1 billion and then got sold for something like $30 million a couple years later.
It's hilarious that they're just so terrible at making that money. It's like, oh, okay. All right, let's try that one.
Is this guy like a limbo contestant? What am I looking at?
You are looking at the Limbo Ninja. This is what happens when Shannon's not fully paying attention to whatever we're up to.
I don't know how I feel about this.
What? Here, I'm oh wait, no, I don't want to feed the cake yet. We're just gonna feed one donut to Callista the barista.
Well, I have noticed that when you say, hey, are you free to record, you are not telling me which game it is.
I mean, why should I? Why should I ever? I have learned that there's not really a need to tell you what game we're playing because, Shannon,
I don't pay attention either way.
Yeah, you sit over there and you knit or you sew or what are you working on right now? So.
A painting of some armor that needs to be done in 2 weeks.
Oh, so you're ahead of schedule.
Well, it's in a pack of 6, and this is number 5.
It's still not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be number 4.
It could be number 1.
It could, in fact, be number 1, but it is not, in fact, number 1. Because we are number 1.
I don't know if that's strictly true either.
Well, I mean, it could be. We could be number 1. He did some mystical ninjutsu against us. How dare he?
Ah.
I don't know.
What else was Twitter doing?
You like that?
I'm fairly sure Twitter was doing something. Picking on someone for something. It's their MO at this point in time. So number 1 was picking on that one. What's her name? So you said that number 1 was picking on the artist who could show the receipts.
Yeah.
So. Elden Ring the new Elden Ring DLC dropped. That's everywhere.
Yeah, so my timeline was split between... Oh, my phone is ringing, I think.
Not allowed.
Okay, never mind. It changed its mind. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine? Okay, good.
Yeah. It's great, by the way, that my phone this weekend decided to let through plenty of scam calls from states that I do not live in and do not know anybody who lives in, but blocked both my parents for some reason when they were trying to call me over the weekend.
Oh, good.
And I've learned this because my mom knocked on my door and said, "Hey, we've been trying to call you for half an hour. Are you all right?"
And you were like, I was ignoring people.
Not on purpose. I was sitting by my phone waiting for them to call me. The phone was like, no.
No, not allowed. Denied.
Nobody uses their phone for phone calls.
Phones.
What is this, the 50s?
Yeah, phones are used for texting only and maybe browsing it. Well, no, mainly browsing the internet and maybe occasionally you'll text someone.
Yeah, it wasn't receiving texts either. It was great.
Oh, good. We can't do the quick and easy way through here that I was hoping. We're blocked by lines of limbo dancers. So we actually have to do the game and explore. I'm sorry, Shannon. I know you are heartbroken by that statement.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't really change my experience one way or the other.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
We have to be more careful.
Is this just gonna be how we roll from now on, where the gimmick is you're playing the game and I want to be anywhere else?
I mean, it's an okay gimmick, I suppose. But alternatively, and hear me out here, you could pay attention.
And what do I gain from that?
You would no longer be lost on what the heck is going on.
Is that true? That doesn't feel like it would be true. Because you've been paying attention basically this whole time, and it doesn't seem to be helping that much.
Well, my excuse is that,
Impressive.
hold on, wait, I'll come up with something. Just bear with me. Hey, look at that ninja. He's limboing. Isn't that cool? Look at him go. My excuse is that we play this so infrequently, and I don't have you here helping me to understand what the heck is going on.
Now, it seems to me that we've been doing this long enough that you should know if you need help with something, you should be bringing someone else along.
Like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't